Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. So today we get to take a look at the all-new 2025 Mini Cooper. This is the S Hardtop two-doored. It's finished off in midnight black, and the MSRP is just over $36,000. So we have a lot to go over for the new model for this Mini. We are going to start off with what this is powered by. Underneath the hood, this features the 2-liter inline 4-cylinder turbocharged engine. It is paired to a 7-speed dual clutch automatic, and it pumps out 201 horsepower, 221 pound-feet of torque. It's front-wheel drive, weighs in right around 3,000 pounds. 0 to 60 is 6.3 seconds, and it has a top speed of 150 miles an hour. It also has a fuel capacity of just over 11 gallons. You'll expect to see around 28 miles per gallon in the city and 39 out on the highway. Now, as we take a look at the exterior styling, it still has some of the iconic Mini Cooper design elements. You'll notice for this model, there's the brushed gold accent for the entire grille. There's parking sensors up front, a sensor for the distance pacing, LED lights, of course, plenty of cutouts in that grille as well to provide a lot of cooling. Now, you'll notice too that the accent color from the grille works its way into these wheels, which have a very nice design to them. This model also features power folding side mirrors that have the turn signal just on the corner there. There's also the dual pane sunroof as well, and then tons of glass for this vehicle. So it's basically the entire body, a ring of glass, and then the roof put on just on top there. Now there's also plastic for the fender arches as well as in the lower side skirt there. And then in back, this has a body colored spoiler. Integrated third brake light is just underneath that. There's a wiper blade. You'll notice too that the taillights still have the British flag in them, which is iconic for the Mini Coopers. Backup camera, and then parking sensors as well. Now, that is how we open up that liftgate there, where being a Mini Cooper, it is going to be mini in the back here. You can fold down the back seats to get some more storage. There's a little bit of storage underneath the floor there, but it's definitely doable. Very popular vehicle that you can make work if you were looking for something this small. Now, it does have the proximity key. As you've heard, it is locking and unlocking depending on where I am with this vehicle. Now, there's a really cool accent for this material surrounding the release handle. Lock and unlock, you have your side mirror adjustments, window controls, even a release for the rear liftgate, and then a blue leather interior for this model. The automatic adjustments along with the memory seating controls are on the side there. Now, this seat will also work its way forwards, which is very nice. So at 5'10", I can hop into the back where it is a little bit tight, but I have plenty of room. You do have to adjust this seat, obviously, for some foot space. You have one cup holder, you have the armrest here, and then even the adjustment for your sunshade. I have about an inch and a half above my head. So it is compact, but it is definitely doable to ride around town and be pretty comfortable for how small this vehicle is. But let's hop in it now, where we have the leather steering wheel with a lot of controls to go over for this. But let's start it up. And we have a really cool design for this entire dash here. This model also has a head-up display, and it will change with the driving modes that you put this vehicle into. But let's take a look at the giant infotainment system here, where you have some fixed info in the top, like your miles per hour, fuel, what gear you're in, and then you can go through the rest of this information very easily. Now, you also have shortcuts in the lower section, so you can get into your climates, you can get into your phone here. There's also home, which we were just on, and then you have navigation to pull up in full screen and your phone as well. Now, you can also use this button right here to go through different driving modes. And not only will it change the gauge cluster, but it will also provide you with a sound. So once it loads, Go-Kart is sport mode for this model, and you have a few others to go through. And like I said, the entire background will change on the head-up display as well. So very neat to see all of those. Now, we also have the gear selector. So if we push that up, it's for reverse, where you have a few different settings. Then you have drive, a low range gear, and park as well. You have your volume and tuning for the audio. There's also some driving assistance modes that you can get into, parking sensors, defrosters as well. You have wireless charging, little bit of storage in the middle. There's no storage in the armrest here. Plenty of room in the glove box, and then you have your controls for the sunroof up there, dome lights, rear view mirror. And here's a look at visibility. Like I said, it's pretty much all glass for this entire layer here. So you can pretty much see all around. And we'll go back into go-kart setting. And here we go. Definitely has a good get up and go to it. I really like how sporty looking the infotainment system currently is with that. But this is what it's like to be behind the wheel for the all-new Mini Cooper. We do have the head-up display, which is nice to view as well. So that way, if you don't want to look this way, with as big as this screen is, you have the secondary screen to look at there. But it's a pretty simple vehicle. We have a lot of BMW features and technology. So if you're unfamiliar with the BMW Mini Cooper, they're owned by the same company, obviously. So we have a lot of controls that are shared from BMWs. But other than that, I would say it's a relatively simple interior. There's not a whole lot. So if you're not looking for a vehicle that has a million different things, we have a few features. We have a lot of standard safety features, things like that. But for the most part, it's just a driver's car. You just hop in it. You can pair your phone to the system if you need to, and you are good to go. So not a whole lot as far as amenities go. So you're still getting a very nice vehicle. Just if you don't want all those features, you just have a car that you can hop in, have fun, and drive. So that is going to wrap it up for the 2025 Mini Cooper. Once again, huge shout out to Hendrick Mini Charlotte for providing this for me today. Take a look at their website. That link is down in the description. Give the video a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and consider smashing that subscribe button so you don't miss out on our daily uploads. I will see you all in the next video.